Oh, this one's fun. I mean, partially with sarcasm. The idea is to go ahead and destroy a spirit near a forge, and then activate the forge to destroy a given head. That's a pretty interesting mechanic. First time I ever played it, I couldn't figure it out for the life of me. Turn shit. Poke out all the eyes. Oh, come on. That eye's healed now? Get over here, spirits. Damn, we're down to 37? Oh, I guess you gotta. Alright, never mind. One more time for good measure.
I finished.
That's what I like.
Gotta poke out its eyes. No, not 36 potions. Well, dude, that was a lot quicker than I expected. Yay! Lots of chests of stuff.
Of course.
Ooh,
What's next?
lots of health potions.
My name is Carrigan. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar.
Carrigan, the Paragon Smith. Alive?
Ah, there is a voice I recognize. Shale of the House of Kadash, step forward.
You know my name. Is it you that forged me then? Is it you that gave me my name?
Have you forgotten then? It has been so long. I made you into the golem you are now, Shale. But before that you were a dwarf, just as I was. The finest warrior to serve King Valtor, and the only woman to volunteer.
The only woman? A dwarf?
I laid you on the anvil of the void, here in this very room, and put you into the form you now possess.
The anvil of the void. That is what we seek.
If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it.
You made the anvil, I take it?
Though I made many things in my time, I rose to fame and earned my status based on a single item, the Anvil of the Void. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone, as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere.
A dire shortcut. Was it worth it?
So said my king. I had only intended to use volunteers, but he was not satisfied, and soon a river of blood flowed out of this place. Finally, it was too much. I refused, and so Valtor had me put on the anvil next.
What now? Do you want revenge?
Not revenge. The blow of the hammer opened my eyes. My apprentices knew enough to make me as I am, but not enough to fashion a control rod. I retained my mind. You were amongst the most loyal, Shale. You remained at my side throughout, and at the end, I sent you away out of mercy.
I do not remember.
We have remained entombed here ever since, and I have sought a way to destroy the anvil. Alas, I cannot do it myself. No golem can touch it.
No! The anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
Shale, you fought to destroy the anvil once. Do not allow it to fall into unthinking hands again!
You speak of things I do not remember. You say we fought. Did you use our control rods to command us to do so?
I destroyed the rods. Perhaps my apprentices eventually learned to replace the rods. I do not know. But if so, then all they need is the anvil to make all the slaves they need. You, please, help me destroy the anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
You were a paragon. I'll help you if you support a new king.
Don't listen! He's been trapped here for 1,000 years, stewing in his own madness. Help me claim the anvil, and you will have an army like you've never seen!
Bronca, you mad, bleeding nugtail! Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you've lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel filled with darkspawn spume? The anvil will let us take back our glory!
Yeah, at what cost? You're now all golems. The anvil enslaves living souls. It must be destroyed.
So it fights with Caradin? Good. That seems right.
Thank you, stranger. Your compassion shames me.
No! You will not take it! Not while I still live!
Bronca, don't throw your life away for this.
We have to destroy the anvil, Bronca.
Just give her the blasted thing. She's confused. Maybe once she calms down, we can talk to her.
She's obsessed beyond redemption.
Bah! You're not the only master smith here, Caradin. Golems, obey me! Attack!
A control rod! My friend! You must help me! I cannot stop her alone!
Sorry, Ogren.
Is it time to do something else?
Oh, we're just getting smacked around.
I'll try to be merciful.
Oh man, that's getting hammered by everybody. Come on, Bronco. Come on. For once, I have everybody at my side. Nice. Everything's finally tipping in my favor for this fight. Whoa! Well, I guess it's fitting that he killed his own wife. I mean, not that you should ever kill your own wife. It's not what I mean, but... Anyways. See a large stone tablet, chipped with age, with a great number of dwarven runes carved in the surface. Examine the tablet more closely. The writing is in Dwarven and appears to be a long list of names, each with the stamp of their house next to him. You recognize a few of the house names. At the bottom of the list are the words, "We honor those who made this sacrifice, let their names be remembered." The carvings are still deep enough that a tracing could be taken, allow the information to be elsewhere. Algren, what is this? Can you tell?
Names. Long list of dwarves. Wait, hold on. We honor who have made this sacrifice. Let their names be remembered. Fart me a lullaby. It's a memorial of all the dwarves who became golems. Has to be. If there was some way of getting this back to the Shaper at Norzimar, I bet they'd brown their trousers and pay good gold for it. Probably both.
Shale, do you recognize this at all?
No. Perhaps it thinks I should. It may have something to do with Caradin's words. If there is some way to make a copy of these runes, I am willing to study them. Perhaps there is something to be gleaned from them. I know not.
Alright, take a tracing of the tablet. The ancient runes are traced into a stack of papers, which are stored in your pack. Going to be gained.
Another life lost because of my invention. I wish no mention of it had made it into history.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stupid woman. Always knew the anvil would kill her.
How is it that the woman was not able to disable me as she did you, Caradin?
I do not know. Have you been altered?
I once had a pathetic little mage of a master. He did something to me, experimented on me, and then I killed him, and it rendered me paralyzed.
Perhaps he was bringing forth old memories, and caused you to remember the time when you fought at my side. The paralysis you speak of always resulted when the master perished. As for your free will, you were always a strong woman, Shale. I am pleased to see you remain such.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Do not thank me. All of this is my doing, my legacy. But at least it ends here. I thank you for standing with me, stranger. The anvil waits there for you to shatter it. Is there any boon I can grant you for your aid? A final favor before I am freed from my burden?
Ogren, you lost Bronca to this. What do you want?
Yeah. I don't suppose you can bring Bronca back. Maybe make her a golem like you.
I would not do such a thing to her, even if I could.
Somehow I didn't think so. Well, and I don't want anything that would remind me of this. Best it's just done. There is still the matter of the election. I mean, we still need a paragon to get the assembly support, right?
For the aid you've given me, I shall put hammer to steel one last time, and give you a crown for the king of your choice.
So now I'm going to get the crown that I need to get Lord Haramon in a position of power, so I can get the aid I need to finally fight the Blight. Well, I still have to take care of the daily shelves, but at least I finally have the dwarves on my side.
There, it is done. Give it to whom you will. I do not wish to hear their names, nor anything more of them. I have already lived far beyond my time. I have no place here.
I will destroy the anvil, as agreed.
That would please me, human.
The deed is done. And now I used to pull Terminator.
You have my eternal thanks, stranger. A trust and all tongue child. May you always find your way in the dark.
Then the little hand comes up. Goes back down to the lava. Oh, hey, chest. Ooh. Ogren, I know you're mad. Don't be mad. Take the silver bar.
It'll do, sure.
Fine. Alright, I got the hill parts. So before I leave, got a lot to do. I got to tell her he's gone. Go back to over there, Paragon of Kind. So I need to go to Orthanthag one last time. Alright, so Orthanthag is my next stop, then to Orzammar to turn in all those quests and set lots of things right, put Haramon on the throne, and finally get the support I need from the dwarves.
Well, that pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined it. You ready to head back yet and share the news?
To the assembly, they need to know as soon as possible.
Yeah, those Deshers have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.
Ortenthaig.
Question for you, dwarf.
Oh, sounds like you're passing a stone there. Get it? Passing a stone?
I do get it, yes. My question is this. Had the Anvil of the Void not been destroyed, does it believe the dwarves would have used it?
You mean to create more golems? Oh, yes. Faster than you could squish a nug.
Even knowing the agony that it caused, they would still inflict it on others?
No need to inflict it. There'd be plenty ready and willing to sign up, just as you did. There's fewer and fewer of us each year, and the Darkspawn never run out. If it meant saving Orzammar, there'd be plenty who'd become a golem, sure.
Does it think it was wrong to destroy the Anvil, then?
No. Sometimes people need to be kept from doing stupid things, even for good reasons.
It is referring to its former wife?
I think some statues should sod off and ask their sodded questions to someone else.
Damn, struck a nerve. Yep. Honored the topsider. It is kind of funny how the armor just morphs to the proper size. In the case of Ogryn, if I go ahead and give him my Blood Dragon armor that I was just wearing, somehow it's a perfect fit for a dwarf. It's because they have magical armor properties. Like the Legion of the Dead, you would think wouldn't be able to fit a human, because it's Legion of the Dead is not a human association, but fits me just fine. It looks good too. So now we can go back to Orzammar. Clear up many a thing.
Lords of the Assembly, I call for order. This argument gets us nowhere.
Then why these delaying tactics? I call for a vote right now. My father has one living child to assume the Idukan throne. Who would deny him that?
Your father made me swear on his deathbed you would not succeed him.
I apologize for the interruption, Lord Steward, but the Grey Warden has returned.
We should let the Warden speak. What news do you bring?
I bring a crown forged by Caridin on the Anvil of the Void.
Caridin was trapped in the body of a golem. This Warden granted him the mercy he sought, releasing him and destroying the Anvil of the Void. Before he died, Caridin forged a crown for Orzammar's next king, chosen by the ancestors themselves.
And we are supposed to trust this? The word of a drunken sot and a Grey Warden known to be in Harrowmont's pocket?
Silence! This crown is of Paragon make, and bears House Hortan's ancient seal. Tell us, Warden, whom did Caridin choose?
He wished me to give it to whomever I chose.
The Grey Warden knows nothing about us. Why would a Paragon entrust someone like this with such a weighty decision? This is ridiculous!
We've argued in these chambers for too long. The will of the Paragon is that the Grey Warden decide.
I will grant the crown to Harriman.
I appreciate your forthrightness, Warden. You have acted with grace through this entire torturous process.
Let the memories find you worthy. First amidst the lords of the houses, the King of Orzammar.
That's a nice ass looking crown too.
I will not abide by this!
The ancestors have spoken.
Harriman is your king. Stand behind him.
Would you let a surfacer decide the fate of the dwarves?
Watch out! They brought weapons!
Guards!
Couldn't we all...
Oh, man, what were you thinking?
You should run while you can.
Well, you're about to get what you deserve anyways. Kill your own father, think you're gonna get away with it. Blame it on your sibling, get them exiled.
I admit I did not think even Balin would defy the word of a paragon, nor that so many would follow him. But most of Orzammar has seen him for what he really is, and I trust we will bring this insurgency under control.
Show them you're a strong king and they will follow you.
I prefer to be known as a just and compassionate king. Strong too often comes to mean tyrannical. But I will not leave this uprising unpunished. Those loyal to the throne will begin preparations for a surface mission immediately. Orzammar will fulfill its treaties. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must get to the palace and set our plans in motion.
And I must return to my duties on the surface.
This is the staff I carried as King Endrin II. Take it as a reminder of your place in Orzammar. I wish you luck against the Blight Warden. May we foster another 4 centuries of peace.
That's what we're hoping for.
Your role in this election will long be remembered. Your role in this election will long...
Oh yeah, level ups. Hey, I leveled up too. Cool. See, strength's good, dexterity's plenty good, constitution could use more, magic can definitely use more. Yeah, cunning's up way too high. Oh, hey, okay, it also affects how well that works. Willpower, cunning. Yeah, see, it really doesn't do much in the way of combat for me. So yeah, magic. And superiority. Yes. Now when I shout, I can knock people on their asses. That's what I like to see. Now there's much to do with the Shaper too.
I started to worry. I didn't know if you were ever coming back. Did you find any records? Any sign of the old Orton Tig?
I have the records right here.
You found them? Let me see. That's my great-grandmother's name. And her husband! Oh, great ancestors, it's them! It's me! I am an Orton. Oh, thank you. I have to take these to the assembly right away. Find me there. Once these are acknowledged, I'll give you any reward.
So back to the assembly with me after this.
Impressive work, Warden. King Haramont's impending coronation has been entered into the memories. Is there something more I can help you with?
Lots. I have some tracings you might be interested in.
What's this? A list of names. Most of these clans no longer even exist. Is this authentic?
You bet your hairy arse it is. Taken from a tablet in Caridin's fortress, no less.
Then is it true? The rumors of Caridin's so-called volunteers? Extraordinary! I would love to make a copy of this. The Shaperate has never had much information on Caridin and his golems, much less proof of this magnitude. Warden, I hope this artifact from our archives will suffice as a reward. I must inform the Shaperate at once. Impressive work, Warden. Is there something more I can help you with?
Let's talk about Orzammar, Lord Shaper.
Ask, and I shall do my best to answer.
Nope, never mind.
Your...
Codex is updated. Okay.
My name's Orta. After the old Orton house. They gave our seat back. And the records show which houses still owe House Orton money. One day, I will be able to properly thank you for all you've done for me.
Your happiness is enough.
And I don't know what treasure is left, but whatever I get, you can have as much as you want. I'll have to find someone willing to look. Maybe a whole expedition. If the Tig is still there, it must have something. House Orton will not forget this kindness. Didn't that sound official?
Yep, setting things right, helping people out. Making history. That's what I do. And occasionally getting pissed off because I screw up. It happens.
News of the hour.
Back to the commons. Yeah, she did a nice amount of damage. The funny thing is, she's only contributed 13% of the damage in total. Her injuries, though, holy crap. I'm sure mine aren't much better. your races, the race that you choose, as well as the class that you choose, is going to have different identifiers that are going to have different effects as far as the